South Asian women are not going to be finding jobs in the primary sector, in agriculture or in manufacturing. Manufacturing jobs are not happening, are not being created adequately. Garments is one sector. There might be something in the food and beverages industry, but there's hardly any jobs in manufacturing. So the big change and the jobs are going to be in the services sector. And services in education, in health, in government bureaucracy jobs, but also in the new retail sector, in the booming malls that are coming up, in all the billing counters and all the other kinds of jobs which may be clerical, or in the hotel industry, in the entertainment industry. There are a host of new jobs that are being created in the cities today. It's the call centers, the IT sector. These are the new jobs which need some basic skill competencies, some basic level of education, maybe graduation and even beyond, and only women with those kinds of qualifications are going to be getting these jobs. So it of course brings in the class and caste composition of the population who has access to these kinds of education and these kinds of skilling, who will only be able to use and get into these kinds of jobs. But these are the jobs that are coming up, and these jobs have the transformative element of actually bridging through some of the class caste divides as well, with educational level among the poorest sections going up and women getting educated even among the lower sections of the population. That is going to transform some of their access to these jobs. So these are the new jobs that are going to be created, which have potential for women to negotiate spaces at hours which were not earlier so conducive for women, like working night hours. There's been a change in the law clauses which were earlier there, which restricted women's access to working during night hours. These have been changes that have come up with the IT sector, with the call centers and the BPOs and the KPOs. Large numbers of women are working in these sectors. And in terms of their social interaction in public domain with the opposite sex, their interaction in public spaces, their negotiation as individuals, and their access to income, and the contribution that they make to their households, are all potential measures or indicators which can transform the gender relations within their households and within society.